We've got only one life to live, and every moment we have should be put to good use. These emotions are not only just a waste of time. It puts us in a suffering mode that makes us lose our divine purpose of being productive individuals and living a generally satisfactory life. It zaps our energy and wreaks havoc to our mental faculties and physical and emotional well-being. No one wants to lose control of their emotions, and every day is a chance for all of us to figure out what might work to quell these everyday triggers. It's important to acknowledge that all emotions are completely normal to experience. And in our quest to understand ourselves better, online and people resources could sometimes be a convolute of information that could either confuse us or mislead us. Our efforts to deal with these triggers can also lead to mockery and judgment by those who does not understand what we are going through. This is not even close to saying that finding ways to understand, manage or overcome these day-to-day emotions is going to be easy, nor pretend that I do have all the answers. But I aim to provide a great measure of support by way of compelling and useful information to those who need it. We don't have to feel alone about the pain we feel, and about the things we are bothered with. We don't have to suffer in silence as we go through life each day. We are allowed to feel, and we have every reason to get help. Most importantly, we don't have to suffer in silence, alone. Hey guys, I'm Axel. I invite you to join me in my journey to braving negative emotions and work towards recovery. If you can relate or find this channel useful, please hit subscribe and click the bell icon below to get new video updates about mental and emotional health. Did I mention that I am not a licensed professional? I am not a doctor. Not a professor. Not a counselor. Not even close to any of them. But I am at a place where I can legitimately talk about experiences and coping mechanisms when negative emotions arise. Here, I'll let you in on a secret. I have what they call an undiagnosed anxiety disorder. My anxiety is fronted with being able to carry out my functions, but my mind is literally racing, wanting to do multiple things at a given time. I feel unhappy even during times I have good successes. I have regular feelings of being overwhelmed and stressed. Feelings of fatigue is like a normal thing for me, like breathing. Worry has been my everyday companion. I worry a lot, even in my sleep. I'm in pain most of the times, and they have a term for it. Chronic pain syndrome. Chronic pain syndrome, or CPS, happens when people have symptoms beyond pain alone, like depression and anxiety. This can interfere and have a major effect with their daily lives. I happen to be experiencing a new worry each day. With this condition, it left me feeling like I am merely existing. Literally just waking up, but not truly living my life to the fullest. Until I decided to put a stop on these nagging thoughts and feelings, and take control of my life. There are more ways imagined to waking up from this bane, but my road to betterment was to first acknowledge the emotions I was experiencing. I had to recognize the roots of my worries, the early signs, and where it was leading to. An anxious mind can outwit logic and rationality any time of the day. Had to muster every ounce of courage I had to resist and fight back triggers. Instead of dreading each occurrences, I did try to just observe the thought, allowing it to be, realizing how it was greatly impacting my body. After fully recognizing and observing what is happening to me, I try hard to make a choice to let them go. I find it helpful to associate my current situation with real things and how they go through their natural process with ease, without overthinking, and without too much concern. It's important to realize that letting go of your thoughts is not the same as pushing your thoughts away or ignoring them. You are recognizing and acknowledging your thoughts for what they are, rather than avoiding them. Simply put, we can act by being mindful and paying attention to the things that troubles us, observing how these can affect our day and most importantly our health. And once we have gotten some good perspectives, choose in an instant to let go. Many clinicians believe that getting to know your anxiety is actually really healthy rather than avoiding it. Studies show that we may actually find ourselves feeling more calm and at peace once we have let ourselves experience those feelings. After we have come to terms that these are just fleeting thoughts, then we can simply focus on something more uplifting and nourishing. Experts say that we have an innate capacity to self-healing and personal growth, but in order to be in those coveted state, we must also find the areas within us that cripples those desires. From what I was going through, for my healing to start, I must lean to understand myself first. By way of understanding me, it would mean digging out my sublime potentials and at the same time face my raw self, including my self-limiting fears, unsubstantiated worries, and unresolved pains. Consequentially, to achieve personal growth, I needed to break the cycle of anxiety through self-awareness or reality check. Lastly, nothing about mental health and its conditions are easy. About 43 million Americans alone struggle with this illness. We may be at a point of struggle right now, but let us not forget to give ourselves a healthy dose of self-compassion and a good amount of belief that we are inherently good, that we can heal and grow given the right information, support, and perspective. Thanks for watching. To stay up to date with my journey as well latest informative and explainer videos, please subscribe to my channel. You may also leave a comment for your requested topics.